morning and welcome to another video. It's already March and the first narcissus flowers have bloomed, marking the start of spring. I'm sharing another what I eat in a day video because it's one of your favorite types of content, and I believe healthy meals preparation is always a great way to stay on track, and I'm excited to share some inspiration with you. But before diving into today's meals, I've got a question for you. When was the last time you felt really energized, clear-headed, and comfortable in your body? I don't know about you, but for me, living a healthy life is so important, and feeling good about myself and my body is essential when it comes to happiness and fulfillment. Yet, it is so difficult to know what a healthy lifestyle actually looks like, and if we are trying to find what healthy living means, it's so easy to fall into unhealthy habits that negatively impact our physical and mental health. Because just like learning to ride a bike, living a healthy lifestyle isn't something we are born knowing how to do. It takes guidance, practice, and sometimes a few falls before it becomes second nature. And when looking at diet, it's important to enjoy balanced meals with healthy protein, a lot of carbohydrates that energizes us, vitamins and minerals that support our immunity, and healthy fats that nourish our bodies and keep us thriving. And the most important meal of the day is breakfast. The body had recovered overnight and hasn't got anything to eat for 8 hours or longer, and now it needs fuel to be able to start fresh and fit into the new day. Try to feed your body essential nutrients. There's vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, protein, and fiber. And fiber is so essential. And a balanced breakfast will give you energy and a good memory throughout the day. And by the way, before I forget it, today I enjoyed cauliflower bean mash, sweet potato wedges, smoked paprika chickpeas, and a salad topped with a creamy peanut butter dressing for breakfast. It's completely different to what we are used to eat with sweet muesli, hazelnut spreads, or eggs and sausages, but it's just as delicious, if not even more so. I want you to think outside of the box when changing to this way of eating. It's best to forget everything you've learned about cooking and baking and relearn a new and better way to nourish yourself. It'll take a while, but there'll be a time when you don't even think about your former eating habits anymore. When you get up and you prep oats or buckwheat, fruit or veggies as if it were the only thing that ever existed. It might be challenging at the beginning, but as you form habits, you get more relaxed, embrace this lifestyle, and watch it enhance your life every day. And like many, I was looking for a way to improve my health and was always searching for healthy recipes in recipe books and later online, or I was looking for healthy food in the supermarket. And I thought I was making good choices, but looking back, I was still eating plenty of junk without realizing what I was actually eating, and finding the whole food plant-based movement changed everything for me. You know, our lifestyle is shaped by our environment, and if we are surrounded by others who smoke or drink alcohol regularly, we are more likely to adapt the same habits. The same with our beliefs, behavior, hobbies, and the food we eat daily. Everything is determined by our community, by our culture. And unhealthy food choices have become a norm in our lives. Processed foods, sugary drinks, and snacks are conveniently available everywhere, and it can be challenging to resist these temptations. We are also bombarded with conflicting information on TV, radio, Social media, the newspapers, all of that makes it difficult to make the right dietary and lifestyle choices. But now is the time to take back control of your health and well-being. By focusing on fiber-rich and nutrient-dense food, exercising, a healthy sleep pattern, and reducing stress, you can significantly improve your overall health, which gives you inner freedom, inner power, and strength. And remember to slow down. Many people expect positive changes to feel good immediately, but that's often not the case. When we make healthy changes, our bodies and minds can resist at first. Those cravings and feelings of resistance are normal parts of the process. And taking a moment to pause when these feelings arise is powerful. It creates space between the feelings and your reaction. Simply acknowledging what's happening without judging yourself or immediately acting on those feelings is a skill that develops with practice. And this mindful approach allows you to experience even uncomfortable emotions like sadness or frustration without being overwhelmed by them. Giving yourself permission to have these experiences is crucial. Too often, we expect our journey to better health to be linear or painless, but the challenging moments are actually where deep healing happens. And by not giving in to temporary discomfort or undermining your progress, you are building resilience and creating lasting change. And this compassionate persistence is the true path to healing. Acknowledging difficulty while continuing to move forward. And when you resist cravings and temptations, you give yourself the chance to enjoy a nourishing smoothie, like the one I had for lunch. I had a smoothie bowl made with spinach, kale, frozen pineapple, mango, banana, cinnamon, chia seeds, apple cider vinegar, and homemade soy milk. It had a sweet flavor and a creamy, thick texture. I topped it with fresh strawberries, pumpkin seeds, and desiccated coconut. It was simple, nourishing, and so delicious. And now it's time to prep dinner, and I start by pressing the tofu, which will be turned into an incredible tofu roast. And this roast is not only delicious, but also surprisingly simple to make. And when it comes to meal prep, I always lay out every ingredient before I start cooking, because if I see everything on the counter, it makes the process flow smoothly and actually saves a ton of time in the long run. If you see all the ingredients, you might not believe how quick this roast comes together, but I had it oven ready in 10 minutes. And while it was baking in the oven, I cooked the potatoes and I used the Instant Pot because I don't have to supervise it. I don't have to stand beside the stove and look if the water is boiling over or if it's boiling at all. So it gives me free time to do different things while the potatoes are boiling in the Instant Pot. And the roast is definitely delicious immediately, but you can wait a bit after baking so that the roast becomes even firmer and slices beautifully without crumbling. You'll notice in the video it's a bit soft because I couldn't wait to show you. And just look at these ingredients. It's garlic powder, apple cider vinegar, chickpea flour, mixed herbs, onions, carrots, black pepper, celery, mushrooms, garlic, mustard powder, balsamic vinegar, and more. And each one brings antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and essential nutrients that support overall health. So I see myself lucky because I really enjoy cooking, but even if I didn't, recipes like this are so quick and accessible that I'd never bothered with takeouts or ready meals. The nutrition in homemade plant-based dishes simply can't be matched by processed supermarket options or restaurant options. And I know the ingredients that are in the food, and it's all health supportive, and that is what I love so much on the SOS-free whole food plant-based cuisine. And the difference in taste, quality, and health benefits is something I also refuse to miss out on. And once you try this way of eating, you won't want to either. And let me know in the comments how you see it. Have you tried it? Are you on this way of eating and do you enjoy it? Or do you say, no, I've tried it and I never see myself eating that way because it's not tasty enough, the flavors are missing, or it's not sweet enough. Let me know in the comments what you think about this way of eating. I put the roast in the oven and baked it for about half an hour, and then I removed all the added vegetables and mushrooms to prevent them from burning and returned the roast to the oven for another half hour. And the finished dish, especially with the balsamic vinegar drizzled over the top, turned out absolutely incredible. It's rich, it's flavorful and satisfying, and despite being so filling, it sits lightly on the stomach, and that makes it the perfect balanced meal that won't leave you feeling weighed down. That's for today, guys. I'm cleaning up here and then I'm going for a walk with Max and go over to a relaxing evening with reading and listening to music. And you go and like and subscribe. And tomorrow is my next cooking live session and I hope to see you there. Bye!